Alright, so almost ready to go. Alright, so we got bag here, umbrella, it's supposed to rain a bunch. Okay, there's a bag. I've only checked 13 times already to see if the tickets are in here, but I think we just check one more time. Yep, that's tickets. We got them. We're ready. Let's go to WrestleMania!
Oh, so where we at?
I don't know. Let me get my contacts out and I'll be able to read signs.
Okay, cool.
I think we're somewhere in Alabama.
I don't know why I was letting you drive for that long with no vision.
Well, it's nighttime. You don't really need to see much.
That's true. Yeah, whatever. We are in Alabama.
We're at a huddle house.
We're at a huddle house. I've never heard of this. It's apparently like a steak and shake.
Well, it's kind of like a steak and shake, Waffle House.
Interesting.
And, I guess it got its name from people that, football teams used to go there.
Okay, yeah. So they would huddle around, yeah.
And then commit hate crimes.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
That's in Alabama.
It is an Alabama staple.
I'm sure people love watching me touch my eyeball, so maybe...
Yeah, maybe I'll just keep that away, yeah. But yeah, so this is entry number 2, I think.
How far are we?
Pretty far. It's about 5 o'clock at this point. It's about 6 actually since we sat out, so it's like 6 back in Louisville.
So it's about 6 hours. So
yeah,
it's about a 10.5-hour trip.
About a 10-hour trip, yeah. So we should be there.
Trip.
We should be there pretty soon. Not far off. So
no. So the things I've learned on this trip so far.
Yeah.
That's if you pour a Faygo Moon Mist onto an energy drink.
Yeah.
It makes you feel awful inside.
Well,
But other than that, 100%.
Booyah. There you go.
Can't beat it.
There you go. All right. Well, that's entry number 2. We're gonna continue through Alabama.
I'm gonna get some eyeglasses and continue driving because I don't like letting other people drive.
Yeah, it's true. I haven't been able to touch that wheel yet, but we'll see. All right, guys. We'll see you later. So as I was just informed, the WrestleMania tickets are still in the bag. Is that correct, Eric? Is that correct, Toss?
I am not Eric.
I know, I apologize.
I may have just driven 8 hours, but not Eric.
That's true. Although,
I will let you know, though. Tickets still in the bag.
It's true. It's true. They are still in the bag. And
I feel surprisingly spry for 8 hours in.
It is pretty amazing. I've taken a bit of a nap. I think you actually slept before coming. I didn't get to do that.
I just slept until 1.
Yeah. See, I didn't get to do that. I was up for a while. So there you go. But we are in Mississippi.
Yeah. What town are we in?
I've no idea what town we're in. I was basically asleep when we got here. So yeah, but we are in Mississippi. And we are almost there.
We're at McDonald's.
We're at McDonald's in Mississippi.
McDonald's establishment.
Yep, it is about 8 in the morning. We are going to get some breakfast.
Biscuits and
it's
gravy.
Awesome. Some good stuff. So, all right.
WrestleMania, baby! Woo!
We'll see you there. I booked this for the 12th and the 13th. I went ahead and canceled. And they said they're booked up right now, but she said check back at 3:30 because they probably have a cancellation coming up.
Oh, how much is it going to be?
I don't know, but probably about the same amount. But I don't know. I can look up on hotels.com again and see if there's anything available right now anywhere else.
Oh.
Somehow I booked this fucking thing for 12th and 13th. I don't know how that happens.
I do have an upside.
What's that?
Tickets are still in the bag.
That's good. We will need those tickets. Awesome. Alright, let me start hunting around here.
Well, that's the recap. We made it. We don't have a place to sleep yet. WrestleMania, baby. Woo!
Alright, so my faux pas has been rescinded. I don't know how I did that, but I did. So we're here on
This is the best day ever.
it's pretty stupid. We're here on Bourbon Street.
We're the French Quarter.
Yeah, French Quarter. So, you know,
I'm about to get a drink in me,
yeah,
so it'll be awesome.
he wants to get some booze in him. I want to get some type of, you know, sausage or gumbo, anything of that degree.
I heard that about you.
Ah, that's cute. So I think we're pretty much all head in on this trip now. So
Seems good to me.
shouldn't be any problems from here on out. Got the hotel situation squared away, so with a little bit of
Finally, we can have authentic cuisine. I found the Hard Rock.
oh, good.
right over there.
Oh, good. Yeah, because we don't have one of those on 4th Street Live in Louisville at all.
And it's not fucking awful.
Yeah. Well, that one might not be. I don't fucking know.
I'm pretty sure they're all awful.
Yeah, they probably are. So anyway,
Only $30 to park.
only $30 here. We got a $10 parking space back there because we can walk. Thanks.
Suck now, bitches.
Sorry. Oh, look, Bray Wyatt's lanterns.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah,
New Orleans.
We're here. We're home. That's gonna be awesome. I can't wait for that.
You
Anyway.
totally gotta say that, right?
Oh, it totally does. Absolutely. Okay, so we'll see you guys later.
I guess we're gonna record a Schmozcast. I don't know. Something.
Oh, we're totally gonna record a Schmozcast when we get into a hotel tonight. That's happening. Might have a live studio
I found
audience.
a bar.
All right, he found a bar. We're going to the bar. We'll see you later. I am in a bar.
How's it feeling?
I'm pretty worthless in a bar.
Stop drinking this beer.
I'm not drinking that beer.
That's fair.
Did you notice how you slid it over to me?
That's.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do next, Brandon?
We're gonna get some food. We're gonna go to the Clover Grill. It's on 900 Bourbon Street.
Alright.
Get some food.
Yeah. Pirate some Family Guy here.
Yeah.
This is not a good show.
Don't get that. We gotta put this on YouTube. That'll flag us. So yeah, here we are
Yep.
on Bourbon Street and whatnot.
Yep. I
Right.
wouldn't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's as you can see, he's got a huge ass beer.
I would just like to thank everybody who got me here.
Right?
Anheuser-Busch.
Yeah. Is it all you know? It's all all stepping stones to this moment, right?
It's a delicious Bud Light.
All right, there you go. Cool. So yeah,
Brandon, what do you think of Bourbon Street?
that's pretty cool.
It smells weird, doesn't it?
Yeah, it smells a little weird, but you know, it's all good. I've smelled way worse. I've been in New York.
Well, it's just like a Carney's in town.
Yeah.
Kind of all the time.
New York is like, you know, like garbage on the street. You know exactly what smells because you can see the garbage
Yeah.
lying on the
They're
street.
just really apt about like removing the garbage kind of like pretty regularly.
Right, yeah. So, you know, I've smelled worse. It's got a good atmosphere to it. A lot of people
a lot of
hanging about
fun.
and everything. It's cool stuff. You know,
What are we doing for the rest of the day?
we're gonna wait around, get some food. I think at some point because I want to try some andouille sausage because that sounds awesome.
We're gonna try to do $5 wrestling tonight. I mean, if everything goes right.
$5 wrestling
We're
tonight.
still running on no sleep because we had a little bit of a hiccup with the hotel.
Yeah,
So there's a chance that we may like get to the hotel and fall asleep and find out it's tomorrow.
Yeah, that's quite possible. I really want to go see $5 wrestling though.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm gonna set all the alarms for it.
Dolph Ziggler marks.
Oh yeah, Dolph Ziggler marks.
My people.
Yeah, that's right. As your brethren,
I want to run over there and go, why don't they love him?
they understand. They understand.
They get it.
All right. Yeah, but there we are. I've seen lots of Razzling shirts. It's pretty obvious that WrestleMania's in town.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
WCW weekend.
Yeah, WCW. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Tell that story.
Yeah, it's pretty all right. So when I was booking the hotel, I was talking to the guy on Hotels.com, and he was like, "Oh, well, you know, it's like it seems pretty booked down there. Apparently, there's a WCW wrestling event going on. I'm like, oh really?
I heard they were getting back together.
It's like that's intriguing. You know?
I guess he heard Sting was in town and just got a little confused.
I didn't want to be a massive dick, so I didn't like correct him or anything.
Excuse me, sir. That's not what
actually
we're talking about.
Actually, it's WWE. If you knew anything.
Match of the year. You've never heard of it.
Whatever. But yeah, so yeah, it's pretty funny though. So it's the WCW event. Wrestlemania. We got Starrcade here at New Orleans.
Dude, what if Starrcade was here?
No one would care because that place is disbanded. And Starrcade had like
what if I put
2
on
good
my own
ones.
Starrcade?
Starrcade had like 3 good ones, and that was it.
97 was okay.
Yeah, 97 was all right.
I mean, none of the matches were good, but the lead-up was great.
The lead-up was awesome. The lead-up was amazing, right? All right, so that's getting a little long, I think. But
yeah, well, we've seen footage.
We're gonna leave it there, and we will see you again real soon.
All right, Brandon, fake tag team names.
Fake tag team names? Well, we got the Dude Hot Dogs, right?
Is it like Mark and Steve, the Dude Hot
Yeah,
Dogs?
it's not like Mark and Steve. Bimmy and Jimmy, the Dude Hot Dogs.
Bimmy and Jimmy, the Dude Hot Dogs.
Oh man, you put me on the spot. I always have good dumb tag team names. Oh man.
Steve and Larry, the local neighborhood ASC certified mechanics.
Yeah. Johnny Glitz and Tony Glamour. Glitz and Glamour. I always like that. That's all right. I always like that one. I always pitch that one to my buddy Andy. If we ever want to do another tag team, Johnny Glitz, Tony Glamour. Glitz and Glamour. Be awesome. The finish would be like the glamorous finish or whatever, the glamorous put down. Smoke and mirrors.
I mean, you are only smoking mirrors.
Yeah, that's true. Abercrombie and Fitch.
Are they part of the Mean Street Posse?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Abercrombie and Fitch. They would wear. It'd be perfect actually because they would just like wear like really low jeans and no shirt. Because just like all the Abercrombie and Fitch ads, it'd be perfect. They'd be kind of, sort of, maybe gay, but not, you know.
Do you think Pete Gas would be a fan of me?
I think so, yeah.
I think Pete Gas. I feel like we'd get along.
He'd like the Super Croc. You know.
Yeah, dude, yeah. Duke Daggard, I think it'd be super over with Pete Gas.
Duke Daggard would be alright. Yeah.
I mean, he'd be a little upset that I'm not on the gas. He'd be like, your physique isn't there.
Yeah. Dude, see, I wish you hit me up because when we were thinking about being that 80s tag team for Halloween at work, when we used to work together, I had a whole bunch of like fake tag teams to rattle off, like that we were going to be competing against when we shot a promo, and they've all left my head. And I really wish I still had them because I'd be belting them out right now because they were all pretty good.
We could be basketball themed stable, right. The Fab Five.
The Fab Five, that's pretty good. Yeah.
Just do blue and gold, just like U of M.
Yeah, that would work. Yes.
I would be the Chris Webber.
Right.
I picture you as more of a Jalen Rose.
Would you turn heel?
What did Chris Webber do? He turned heel.
I think he did. Oh man, yeah, the Fab Five would be all right. That'd be good.
I'd support that.
Yeah. Fab Five, best stable in wrestling.
All right, we're gonna come up with more names. We'll be back later.
So lighting's not great, but here we are in searching around Louisiana for something to eat because, Hoss is freaking hungry.
Yes.
Yeah, very hungry. So we're going to probably stop in on this Popeyes over here because we just want some fast food. And we both said chicken sounds pretty good. And so
I'm actually thinking Wendy's.
Okay, Wendy's. Wendy's works too. Because I think of authentic Louisiana food. I think Wendy's.
I definitely don't fucking think Popeyes.
But Louisiana Fast is their fucking
fast
sequel.
food.
Yeah.
It's as much Italian.
That originated in Louisiana. That's like saying
it's as much fucking Italian as Fazoli's is, alright?
I just like when someone thinks of Kentucky Fried Chicken, they probably think of Kentucky in some way.
Although they probably should.
Yeah, probably not.
Just turn on the radio somehow.
I'll agree with that. Okay, so we're gonna go to Wendy's, and then after that, it's $5 wrestling time.
$5 wrestling.
$5
I want to meet Freight Train and hug him.
It's gonna be great. We'll see you there, guys. All right, so here we are, $5 wrestling. Pretty fun. Oh, you got some merch over here.
I'm not a huge merch guy, but I did get the new Wrestling Road Diaries.
Those Wrestling Road Diaries seem pretty friggin' fun. So it'll be good to watch those. But yeah, pretty cool vibe. Everybody just kind of grabs their own chair from the chair pile. It's pretty cool. Nobody's arranged seating or anything like that. It'll be a totally different vibe from what we're going to be doing tomorrow, I guess. So
No, this is exactly what WrestleMania is like.
Exactly what WrestleMania is like? Precisely? Okay.
Grab your own bleacher, set it up.
Yeah, okay, cool. Awesome. Yeah, that'll be fun to do, I think.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time somebody had to, kind of set up their own arrangements in the Superdome.
That's true. Yeah, there you go.
Topical.
I don't really get it. Okay.
After the hurricane, they had to sleep in there.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It's not really topical then, because that was a while ago.
But we're in New Orleans.
It's true, but yeah. All right. I'll let you slide on it. That's cool. All right, cool.
I don't know. Let's watch the show.
Yeah. Show's
Let's go,
coming
Big
up.
Donnie.
Go Big Donnie. Freight Train. See if I can get this to focus here. Yeah, it's not really focusing. That's a swamp. I've never been this close to... Oh, there we go. Cool. I've never been this close to a swamp before. It's pretty cool. So yeah, it's what morning is it, Eric? It is.
I'm not Eric.
It's the morning, in case you didn't notice.
It's WrestleMania morning. It's what is it? April 6th.
April 6th.
We just checked out of our hotel.
Yep.
We've decided to go rogue. Our hotel was on the other side of New Orleans.
Yeah.
Because we kind of had to do a last minute deal where we ended up not having a hotel. Blah blah blah. Well, we ended up. I was thinking as we were driving back to the hotel yesterday, I was like, fuck it. What we need to do is check out.
Yeah, check out.
In the morning, check out early so we're not paying 2 nights at a really high rate for a hotel that's on the other side of New Orleans.
Yeah,
because
Monday morning is not going to be a good thing.
Yeah, because we would have to drive all the way through all of New Orleans on Monday morning at like 9 a.m. during traffic because we need to get back to get this rental car home, and plus I'll be ready to get home to Louisville.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, so we ended up checking out. We're headed towards downtown now, and we're going to end up picking up a hotel on the road tonight on our way home. So we'll probably get a couple hours on the road tonight, and hopefully we'll cut a podcast. Last night when we got back to the hotel, we were going to cut a podcast about $5
wrestling.
$5 wrestling. We went last night. It was awesome. Steve Carino was there.
Yeah.
Freight Train was there.
Yeah.
Black Elizabeth was there.
Elizabeth.
She was there. It was real funny.
It was cool. We got to meet briefly. We got to meet Colt Cabana. He came out and said hi to people. Marty DeRosa came out and said hi. We got to meet Cliff Compton, who's Joey Ryan came by. That was a surprise.
I marked out a little bit for Cliff Compton.
Yeah.
I didn't think that would happen. I'm a big Cliff Compton fan.
Cliff Compton's awesome. That's why.
I like him because he's a complete dirtbag.
Yeah. What?
I always just feel like he's incredibly unshowered.
Oh, wow. All right. He seemed pretty clean to me, but whatever.
I just feel like he's a complete asshole, which I really respect about him.
I don't think he's a complete asshole. I don't know.
He was nice.
Yeah, he's very nice. He's from Louisville, so or he lives in Louisville, and so it's cool.
What was your biggest surprise yesterday?
What do you mean?
The whole day.
The whole day, biggest surprise? Seeing Joey Ryan, actually.
That guy was fucking huge.
He was gigantic, man.
That guy was huge.
Like, you don't picture him as being huge.
No.
That dude could break your neck in a second.
Yeah,
he was gigantic.
That guy's massive.
Like, short dude.
Seeing Steve Carino was cool.
Steve Carino, yeah.
I was kind of surprised he was there.
Chris Hero came out.
Chris Hero was there. Kevin Steen was there.
Steen was there.
Yeah, got to meet Steen.
Kill Steen Kill. That was cool. So yeah, it was a good little fan moment there. Great entertainment for $5. Got to see a lot of people.
It was kind of their capper for night 2 of WrestleCon. So I was kind of under the assumption, I thought there would be like a bunch of matches. There was really only like one, and it was sort of a joke thing.
Sort of a joke match, yeah.
But I totally wasn't upset because they did what they normally do in Chicago when they're on the road, and he does it in England a bunch, which is watch bad wrestling.
Watch bad wrestling and comment on it.
So they sat in the ring with a table and a laptop, with like 2 projectors, and aired a bunch of like really shit wrestling.
Yeah, it was pretty great.
Like botch it, like these Sabu make it or miss it.
Make it or miss it.
Fucking awesome.
Is he gonna make it or is he gonna miss it? And it was pretty great. So
we totally had a moment with a British fan yesterday. We're trying to find the place. We're walking in. We just parked the car.
Yeah.
And this guy walks up to me with this. He's like, "Oi, mate.
Oi, mate.
Is this where we go to see Colt Cabana?" I was like, "You come with us. You come with us."
You have an infinitely better English accent than Eric. So anyway, that's the next edition of the Road Diary. WrestleMania's tonight, baby. So
yeah, we're trying to find a cemetery right now.
Yeah, just to go around and check it out because it was cool. It was this big mausoleum type cemetery. But yeah, we're going to WrestleMania tonight. So we'll pick it up probably around there.
Any last minute weird predictions?
Yeah, this thing's gone on long enough, so we'll predict when we're there.
All right.
All right, guys. Later.
He deserves it more than Daniel Bryan.
You're an idiot. You're an absolute moron. And with that ridiculous statement, we open up another edition of the Road Diaries. Hoss, where are we?
Hang on. You'll be able to notice when I do it.
Okay, yeah. Are you pointing? He's pointing at the sign! We're at the Mercedes-Benz Silverdome for WrestleMania.
We're at the end of our road to WrestleMania.
We are end of the road, baby.
The road home from WrestleMania?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's going to be a slug, but, you know.
Okay, so anybody who's not been here, I think this is earlier than usual. I think 2 years ago when I went, it was 30 minutes later. So I think the doors opened at 6.
Right.
When I went to 28. Doors opened at fucking 3:30. The event starts at 5:30.
What are they going to do for that amount of time?
Zack Ryder is going to do a gauntlet match against 45 other wrestlers.
That would be amazing, honestly. I'd lose my voice before the show started if that were the case.
I would lose my voice screaming, "Oh, radio,
except
tell me everything you know."
Except it'd be funny if they did that and he lost the first match, so the rest of the gauntlet didn't happen.
That's fair.
That'd be all right. I'll be all right with that.
And then Wade Barrett comes in and says, "I'm afraid I've got
some bad news. Your push is over.
The rest of the match that you had intended to see will not happen because Zack Ryder is a loser and his push is over."
I would be totally down with that bad news.
Last minute predictions, Brandon?
Last minute predictions. Bray Wyatt's beating Cena. I think he's beating Cena. Daniel Bryan's going home with that belt. Brock's going down to Taker.
You are taking the boringest approach.
No, I'm taking the exact approach to
I'm saying Triple H gets the title
tonight. You're an idiot.
I'm saying Heath Slater.
How is that not boring? How is Triple H winning?
Wins the Battle Royal.
How is Triple H winning not boring?
I'm saying that 3MB actually turn into a giant robot.
Okay, yeah, they just
with Heath Slater being the head.
They amalgamorph with each other, and then I'd be down with that.
And then the ghost of Andre the Giant comes back.
Because then they'd be a giant.
Think about it.
Yeah, the real giant of the WWE. Oh man, but yeah, a lot of
3MB came out like in a really tall coat, like stacked on top of each other.
Yeah, I'd be all right.
How great that'd be.
I'd be dumb. I'd be great. I'd love it. Yeah, a lot of fans gathering outside here right now. It's
Brock Lesnar's winning tonight.
Yeah, he's not winning.
Streak's broken.
You're an idiot. So there you go. But that's WrestleMania, baby.
Promos Heyman would cut. He'd be like, "Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman."
I don't disagree that he would cut a lot of great promos.
I'm the advocate.
But you know what?
For the greatest wrestler in the world,
he'd cut
Brock Lesnar.
You know what? He could cut great promos if he lost too. It doesn't freaking matter. So anyway, that's it for the last edition of the Road to WrestleMania.
I guess we'll do one in WrestleMania.
We'll do one inside when we get to our seats, and then we'll watch the show. And then we'll do like a little cap afterwards. So we'll see you then. Well, coming home from WrestleMania, that was an amazing show. Hoss, what did you think?
Yeah, the Sting showed up. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome. The way Sting showed up and he had like full-blown surfer dude gear on and everything.
Yeah.
That was cool. Yeah. What I didn't expect was Owen Hart coming back. That was a big shocker.
I think I might have been in the John for that.
Okay, you were in the
I feel
John.
like I would remember it.
It was pretty okay. I mean, it was pretty alright when he came back. He like kind of burned the blue blazer outfit. It was pretty cool, you know. Big chance there.
And Jim Rosen.
Yeah, you know. Friggin' Vince Russo being the new general manager. Yeah, Vince Russo being the new general manager of Raw. That's going to be great. That's going to do wonders for that program. You know.
All joking aside, what did you think of the show?
Yeah, it was awesome. Seriously, I thought it was fantastic. You know, there's a lot of butt hurt on the internet over Taker's streak being lost,
Which I think is hilarious.
I know, I do too. We went totally heel on the audience.
I didn't think it was gonna happen.
Right.
But when the 3 count hit, I turned around. We were in the first row of the upper bowl.
Yeah.
And I turned around and I looked at everyone and I said, I fucking told you! I just started screaming at everyone.
I stood and I thought, there's no way this is going to happen. And I'm like, dude, you're just being a heel. You know, whatever. And then when it happened, I turned heel and was just like screaming at the freaking like, oh my God! And oh, it was fantastic. We high-fived. We looked back at the crowd. We were laughing. It was amazing.
It took them a while to get the 21-1 up there.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, that was a 2. It's like, no, that was a fucking 3.
That was a fucking 3. That was it. He fucking
Even from our seats, I could hear that ref say 3.
Oh, man, it was amazing. It was pretty freaking amazing.
Heyman looked more shocked than anybody.
Heyman was shocked. It was brilliantly done. I never thought that they would get me with that. You know, that they would like
because the entire time we were there, the thing that really got me, which made me believe that there was a really legitimate shot of him actually beating Taker, is the fact that everybody we talked to when we were in town was already talking about who's next year.
Who's next? Yeah, like who's next year? And I think you put it plainly. I think they said
next year we want you to work Sting, and he said, fuck you, I quit.
He said, Brock, take it home this year. I don't want to fucking work Sting. I've seen him. He doesn't tuck his freaking tights in his boots. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I'm already an old man. I don't want to look older by association.
So they just said, screw it, we'll end it here. I thought it was fantastic.
I don't want to fight a surfer emo.
You know, if I had to pick a guy to do it, I probably wouldn't pick Brock Lesnar, but the moment it happened, because
to me it makes perfect sense.
Brock Lesnar doesn't need it. Brock Lesnar don't fucking need it at all.
Yeah, but it'll help make a guy who already draws for them the ultimate monster heel for years.
It's true. Hey, the storyline clicked when it happened, but you know, I would have made it go out. I probably wouldn't have had the crowd booing it, but the fact that you're gonna have Daniel Bryan win it all, it made sense for him for that to happen.
It's the perfect year to do it. I mean, especially with The Rock and Stone Cold and Hogan coming out, and their entire delivery of that initial promo at the beginning of the show was, this is all about closing the book on yesterday and opening a new chapter with all these talented new wrestlers.
New chapter was open. You had the Shield go over big. You had Daniel Bryan go over bigger than just about any superstar could possibly fucking go over.
Yeah, you went over, you got a rub from one of the biggest superstars of all time.
Yeah, he
won the fucking title that night.
Exactly.
And I'm sorry, nobody on the internet seems to be talking about that fucking bump that Randy Orton took.
Right.
That every time they showed it, my body shuddered.
Oh, yeah.
When he went through that table and landed on that fucking monitor.
That monitor.
And bent the shit out of it.
Oh, man, it was brutal. But just Daniel Bryan going over, he pins Triple H to the mat, he knocks Stephanie down, he sledges Triple H in the face with his own friggin' sledgehammer and makes Batista tap out.
Triple H's entrance that night. I don't want to forget about it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. That was awesome.
That was epic. It was an epic entrance.
Bray Wyatt's entrance was great.
Bray Wyatt's entrance.
I fucking hate Randy Orton's theme song, but the guys who played that song live,
right?
They kind of sold me on that song.
They played it solid, but, dude, Bray Wyatt. See, of all the moments, of all the Daniel Bryan of Taker losing his streak, my favorite moment, psychological moment of that whole night was Bray Wyatt kicking the chair to John Cena.
Yeah.
That was so
getting on his knees and holding his arms out and saying, I want you to do it, John.
I want you to do it, John. Do it, John. Give in to your hate.
You're a liar.
Show everybody you're a liar. The whole story told in that match was brilliantly done.
Fantastic.
It was fantastic.
And it's some of Bray Wyatt's best ring work.
It was. It was fantastic. It was a great match. I don't want it to be overshadowed. Cesaro, that was big. If you ever came to me and said you're going to care about the ending of that stupid Andre the Giant Rumble, and I cared a lot about that.
They proved me wrong twice in the same night.
Yeah.
Because I cared about the ending of that Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
Yeah.
I also ended up really going kind of soft on that Divas fucking match.
Right, yeah.
Because that fucking AJ ending with her tapping
forcing
Naomi's hand.
Forcing the tap behind the ref's back. It was brilliant. They sold me on both of those and made it entertaining. That whole pay-per-view was fantastic. I don't care if you're butthurt over the frickin' Taker losing. It's not a real streak, guys. It's fake. It's not real. It's all a marketing ploy, and now they've taken it to the next step. Taker's probably going to beat Brock at Survivor Series and retire because that's where he debuted. But now you've got a top heel in the company with Brock Lesnar because he ended what everybody loved. You got a top heel now. And
Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar took from you what you love.
Exactly. And now it's something to talk about.
It'll add fuel to the fire for if CM Punk ever wants to come back.
Yeah.
Because all Paul Heyman has to do is show up and say, oh yeah, remember when you thought you were going to take the streak?
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, I got a beast. He did it.
And it's just like, it's so, like, you just got to understand, take it from a standpoint of telling a story. It told all the stories it could tell. What other story is there? You want to see Taker versus Cena? Nobody wants to see that, but that's the last fucking story to tell with that streak. That's it. You know, it's like, so what do you want?
Versus legacy.
Yeah, so what do you want? It's just like, that's the end of it. You know.
And I just don't think with where John Cena's character is, I just don't think there's a great... I don't think there's a great story to tell with The Undertaker, just because I've already seen them show so much mutual admiration for each other that I can't possibly believe that John Cena would somehow whip himself into a frenzy where he wanted to take him out. I just don't believe it.
Yeah, it just it worked in the way that it shocked people. And I guarantee, don't sit there and say like, oh, WWE, how dare they do this? Taker wanted this. He said, I'm done at 30. I've had surgery after surgery from working one day a freaking year. One a year, and he has surgery after surgery. He's done. He knew it, and he said, let's shock the world and do what they don't think is going to happen. That's what happened tonight, and it worked. So that's all I got. We're about 9 minutes in on this video. I'm going to compile all these together. We're going to have a full Rhodes thing, and we're going to put it up on the internet. You're probably already watching that now because you're not seeing this, obviously. So there you go. That's our road to WrestleMania. We're heading back home. We're about a few hours out. So.
I don't have a voice left.
He doesn't have a voice.
WrestleMania, baby. Woo!